Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder with yet another story for you. This is a spicy cake reward story, and it is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Staying Silent When My Pregnant Fiance Took My Daughter's Cupcake? This morning was really tough, and I don't know what to do. I'm 36, and I've been with my fiance, who is 33, for 3 years. I have a 10-year-old daughter from my previous marriage. Her mother passed away when she was 2.5. My fiance is currently pregnant. Yesterday, my daughter asked me to buy a giant cupcake from a bakery near my job. She wanted to surprise her friend at school for her birthday. While I was there, I also picked up an extra cupcake for my fiance. She ate hers right away. My daughter was really excited and carefully tied a ribbon around the box before putting it in the fridge so she could take it to school in the morning. Unfortunately, my fiance had a craving in the middle of the night and ate the other cupcake. That's a problem. When my daughter woke up, she was heartbroken. She started crying and shouting, devastated that the cupcake was gone. I asked my fiance why she did it, and she said her craving was so bad she just couldn't sleep. Then she snapped, "It's called being pregnant, jerks." My daughter, still incredibly upset, yelled that she hates her and the baby already. Oh, shit. I tried to calm things down and told her, I'll buy you another one today and maybe drop it off so you can give it to your friend after school, but she just said, don't bother. Later, my fiance texted me saying that she was upset that I didn't stand up for her when my daughter was mean and that my daughter and I owe her an apology. Now I'm sitting in my car completely lost. Am I the astronaut for not standing up for my fiance? There is an update. Before we get into that, let's chat about this for a second. OP, I think the first misstep that you had here was your daughter asked you to go pick up a giant cupcake for her friend. While you were there, you picked up an extra one for your fiance. Why didn't you get an extra one for your daughter? That was the first red flag to me. Like, you were thinking about your fiance. The cupcake that you bought that your daughter asked you to get was for her friend at school. So you bought one for your fiance to eat, but not for your daughter to eat? That's shitty. Also, it was Minanisa. It is known that the cupcake that was in the fridge was for her friend. It was off limits. And yes, I understand that. I mean, I don't understand because I've never been pregnant before, but I imagine that cravings during pregnancy are really, really strong. I do not imagine that they ever push you over the edge of knowing what's right and wrong, right? I've never seen a pregnant woman start eating phone books because the craving took over. I think she made a choice. She made a decision that it was worth the pain that would be incurred by eating that cupcake. And it was so good, she just couldn't help herself or chose not to. They don't make you right. They don't make you steal from a child. They don't make you malicious. Yes, this was intentional. Angel, you knew I would pick up on that? I'm like, bro, what? I don't. About the bakery thing, about not getting one for his daughter? Like, that's not okay. And I understand why you feel like you're in a Kobayashi Maru right now, because it's like a no-win situation. Your daughter's pissed, probably pissed at you because you didn't take her side in this. Your fiance is pissed because you didn't take her side in this. But your fiance is clearly in the wrong here. She needs to apologize. Good luck getting your hungry, pregnant fiance who's already pissed off to apologize. But she was in the wrong. She was in the wrong. Hermit for hire. Good point here. Sensing an ongoing trend of disrespect and discourtesy toward the 10-year-old, she would have snapped eventually, and this just happened to be it. I don't blame the kid. Agreed. All right, here's the update. I did get the cupcake, but my daughter's best friend didn't come to school. I texted her dad to see if it was okay to drop it off at their place, and he said absolutely. My daughter was really happy. Okay, you get a little bit of a reprieve there, Dad, but hold up. When you were at the cupcake shop getting another one for her friend, did you buy one for your daughter finally? Probably not. On the way back, she apologized for being mean in the morning. I told her I understood. She had every right to be heartbroken. Then she asked, does your fiance hate me? Here's your sign, Dad. I told her no, she's just disappointed in me, but that's grown-up stuff and has nothing to do with her. That led to a deeper conversation. She said she feels like my fiance doesn't like her sometimes. She never asks about her soccer games, and when she tries to share something exciting from school, my fiance tells her to stop being so chatty. I asked if she was maybe busy or in the middle of something, but my daughter said no. After a few times, she just stopped sharing. I asked if she wanted to stay at my parents' house for the night so I could have a serious talk with my fiance. She said yes. My mom and her are very close. So I talked to my fiance. She said she's sick of coming second and that it was just a stupid cupcake. She said I should have told her it was for the baby. I asked, what if our child wanted the cupcake? Would you have given it to her? She said, a 3 or 4-year-old? Yes, in a heartbeat. A 13 or 4-year-old can get over herself. I asked if she's always resented my daughter. She said, I never resented her, but you can't possibly expect me to love her as much as our child. I'll love yours like a niece, but my baby is my baby. Oh, you impregnated this bizzo, you dumbass. What are you doing? Why? Then I asked if she had actually called my daughter names when she was trying to talk. She admitted to calling her Yapathrone and Little Miss has no mute button. She thought it was cute. I told her I can't marry somebody that bullies my child. She lost it, saying she doesn't even feel safe around my daughter anymore, that she's going to hurt her and the baby just because she said she hated us this morning and I stood there like a coward. She left for her parents' house and said that she's going to ban me from any appointments, the birth, and even seeing the baby. I'll be talking to a lawyer about what my next steps should be. You really stepped in it here, bro, and I don't mean by doing the wrong thing in this instance. I mean by impregnating this bizzo. She can't keep you from seeing the baby. You are going to have to go to court. You're going to have to get a custody agreement figured out. She seems like, at least at this point, the type of person who will talk all kinds of shit about you to the child, though, and try to paint you out to be the villain. But just know that if and when that happens, you may be able to use that to update that custody agreement. This is the kind of person that at this point, it could be fueled by pregnancy, right? All of this could be fueled by pregnancy right now. Everything she's done before this point, you guys have been together for a couple of years now, right? Everything before this point and the mistreatment of your daughter is inexcusable. It's unacceptable. There's no unringing that bell. You can't do it. But maybe she'll become more civil later. That's the only hope here. That's the best you can hope for. Holy crap. So the question was, am I the astronaut for staying silent when my pregnant fiance took my daughter's cupcake? Yeah, you were, but you redeemed yourself. You redeemed yourself. I still don't think you got your daughter a cupcake, which, come on, man. But you're taking steps in the right direction. You're at least starting to figure it out. And you drew a boundary here for your daughter. And I think that's going to go a long, long, long ways. Like, it's not going to be unnoticed by your daughter that you and your fiance aren't together because you won't accept how she treated your daughter. That's huge. That's a huge deal. And yes, it's going to make your life more complicated. I don't know that it's going to make your life more complicated, actually. Your life would have been a level of complicated no matter what. Probably less complicated if you're not going to be as integrated with this bizzo. So you have graduated to NTA for me because you took steps in the right direction. Your horrible bizzo of a fiance here, though, is not only a bizzo, but for the way that she talked to and about your daughter, gets a DFHB rejection. And also, I'm sending her straight to Black Hole Town because it's just unacceptable. That's not just being an asshole. That's being a garbage human being. Garbage. She is garbage. Black hole. Kelly shot. So good that he and his daughter had a conversation. Yes, and it was probably long overdue. But being able to have that conversation and then being able to draw a line. And I'm surprised they didn't have this conversation, OP and fiance, sooner. But the fact that they finally had a conversation and the fiance is like, yeah, I will never love her like I'm going to love my baby. I'll love her like a niece, maybe. But she can get over herself. Wow. Angel dropping the 5 on the YouTube side from OP's comments. He never checked in with his daughter, expected her to come with him if there were issues with fiance, a 9 to 10-year-old. Yeah. Said, look, dude, a 9 and 10-year-old doesn't know that they need to go to HR when there's a problem, all right? You got to check in with them.